Hello everybody and welcome back to today's episode of Foot Manager 2022 with Boreham Woodside, and today it is Youth Intake Day. It took a while, it's 3rd of April, usually it's in March. I've never had it this late in game, but it's happened, it's finally here, and it is incredible. I only had a quick glance at it, but oh my goodness, I thought usually it says 5 stars. You know, it's one of those ones where it could be, or could not be. It is. It is. I'm getting to that straight now. It is. Are you ready? Because this is incredible. There are so many. So, where do I begin? I mean, let's remove this out of the way because that's the my editor thing. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? I don't know what to say honestly. I wasn't expecting this, but I would have been happy with like 3 elite talents, but this is insane. Everyone's considered good to me on this, but let's go from the top, shall we? So, from the top, Kane, striker, pressing forward apparently. Yeah, I can see that. Good aggression, got good work rate, teamwork. He can definitely do it. I mean, it'll take him some time to level up that bit, but lots of potential. You can see 4.5 stars. If that's true or not, I don't know, but I believe it might be pretty good. But yeah, I'm happy with it came through. I wasn't expecting this all, but here we are. Next, we've got 2 left-side midfielders. We have first Spencer Lapthorpe. Lathor just call him Spencer. Anyway, on the left side, mostly natural as the midfield on left, but I'm going to probably train him to play as a winger. It shouldn't be too difficult. He's left-footed only. I could maybe consider doing inside forward, but he's got 4 finishing. It's not really that great. But that could be trained up, of course. He's only 16. Good, good amount of pace. 15 acceleration, 11 pace, and honestly, could become good. I will definitely be training him up, of course. Lots to do over the summer. Next is Dominic Schofield, and another left side midfielder, but I think he's more of a striker. It says left midfielder, but I don't really think that's what it should be. It says here left midfielder, but to me, he's a striker. He's actually more of a target forward as well. So he's 6'1". He's fairly tall. Okay, and I think he can play it. He has good heading. Jumping reach is okay. He's 6'1", so it kind of makes up for it. But as a target forward, he can definitely do it. He can hold up play, and I like that sort of player. So I might train him to do that. Good technique as well. If I just level up his passing a bit, his teamwork, I think I can make him do it. So that's what I'm going to probably do this guy. Definitely look forward to him. 6'1". He'll definitely be in the team. 5-star potential. He's already at 2-star. He's good enough to play now. I'm going to make sure I get with the contract sorted out in a moment. But yeah, looking good. Another English lad. I should probably say we've got Sammy Khedira as under 18's assistant manager, which was interesting to do. He has 20 working with youngsters. Like, oh, alright, I'll take that. It's not too bad. And next, we will go on to the right side midfielders. Armani Power, really good player looking. Great overall physicals. Work rate, technique is good. Can head the ball a bit. Needs a bit of work on his dribbling. A little bit of work on his crossing as well, probably if I do play him at this role here. He's right-sided, but can probably be trained to play as a left wing inside forward. 5 finishing, a bit better than the other midfielders currently, so maybe that could be trained up. Not bad at all, though. Definitely be using him a lot. Once again, 5-star potential. Next is Reynaldo Martinez. I like him so. First look, pacey, physical player. Good crossing actually this time. And a little bit better finishing, so either these two could be played as deep forward. Easy trained on the left side, right foot, quitting inside left side, quitting inside right foot, sorry. Good idea to do. See what we can do with that. Again, 5-star potential. Incredible. Love to see it. So much work to do with these players. Then finally, we're going to actually a defender. I knew we had a defender on the left side. I didn't know if he was this good, but he is incredible. 16 tackling. Now, the reason I point this out is you can't actually train up tackling as a individual focus. it's just over time. But having 16 from the start is incredible. He's not got a huge amount of pace, but over time that can go pretty good. He's an attacking fullback. Unambitious is not too great, but that can be changed with your mentoring and whatnot. So I'm glad not to do that. But he looks really good. Definitely gonna be on the left side. Definitely gonna be playing. He'll be there for a season, probably the starter, and I look forward to using him. It's gonna be great, honestly. 16 tackling's amazing to have that from the start. Let's go now into top talent, shall we? So, from the top again, Kevin Tanimowo, who is actually surprisingly just no other nationality. I was like, maybe your second nationality is something else, but no, it's just quite a name. So, I think this guy is probably, I know it says he's a 4-star potential, but I think he's actually one of the best ones from the start, as in the best current ability players. So I could easily just throw this guy in with no issues at all, I feel. Because overall, he looks fairly good, and I see myself just starting him from the straight. Sure, he's not the quickest, but he can play along all the right side, and to me, that's not bad at all, you know. Not greatest tackling, but if I have to, I can do it. Next, we go on to Odell Aziz, another striker. Not bad looking. Got quite a few people apparently pressing forwards. Not sure about this, but we'll see about that. Not too bad at all though. Not really aggressive as a pressing forward, so we'll have to see about that. 5'10", so decent height. Can still grow a little bit. Not too bad at all. 4-star potential. Next, moved on to finally an actual midfielder in the central, which is good to finally see, which I'll definitely focus on, is Luke Barley. He will definitely play soon because our midfielders are 31 and 32, so he'll need to be in the team as fast as I can. Basically, not too bad looking. Good box to box looking player. Got overalls pretty good. Nothing too amazing, but nothing bad. Maybe a bit of work on physicals. I can work that. I can work for that in summer. This guy's gonna be definitely playing. Oh, what to say for right now. Next is another left back, Martin Patterson. Not as great as the other one, but he's got a bit of a better personality. Resilient is a bit of a better one to have unambitious. I'm gonna try and change that though. Definitely worked on. Next is Shane Guinty, attacking midfielder central, another top talent, 4-star potential. Don't really use that. I'm not really planning to use that formation in the future. It's just temporary for now, but we'll see about that. And then we'll move on to what's considered as the only good talents. Do we have any central defenders? Not naturally, but I can probably teach it. First is the only goalkeeper, which honestly is not too bad. I do have one already who was in the academy before I came here. His name is Joshua Roach, who is 4-star potential, who will probably become the goalkeeper soon. But for now, he's not honestly that bad. Maybe as backup, but he'll be around the squad, of course. And then, once again, heard the same stories. Another left side midfielder who can play central. Nothing too crazy. And then we have a left back who has not too bad over right already. He's actually a professional personality, which is good to see. And then a right back who not really much. He's got nothing much in physicals. It's okay teamwork and work rate, which is okay for me. Maybe I can train him as a centre back, but he doesn't really have tackling, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one to do that one. And then finally, Ron Smith, a left-sided winger. Is okay. Personality, low self-belief. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of work. So yeah, I'm gonna get all these contracts sorted. Then I need to go to what was it under training, mentoring. I'll sort all these out in a second. So I'm gonna sign all these contracts, and I'll see you at this screen where I have to do all the mentoring. Shoot me along. Alright, everyone has signed their contracts. So you can see here, signs youth contracts. All this, nothing really to note, but just to know they're all in. Just waiting on a few more, but that shouldn't take too long or whatever. So yeah, yeah, should be the next few days. But now, while the first ones are in, let me go to the correct screen. Under 18s. Let me go grab all of those players. I don't know who just joined. I can't remember who it was. I'm going to go from age. That's probably the best way to find. This is okay. Give me a second. Okay, now that I finally sorted them out, it took a while because yeah, quite a few more than I thought there were. So these are all of them here, and no, it's just a random one. Okay, so while that's there, we'll make sure they are here, but they're also available for under 19s, and we'll do it for 90 minutes, sure. Either way, it gives us a chance to finally do the mentoring. So, I'm just gonna call it 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so to get this done, I'm going to need someone who has a good personality. So let's go with someone who I can trust on. He has a good personality, so make sure he is one of the leaders in the groups, basically. So if we add him, he's like the person who's going to bring down the experience, bring down their personality to help. So I'm just going to quickly sort this out. I've got quite a lot of players to go through, but some I can trust. You can trust this guy. Definitely can. And the last one at the top. I know it's 37, but he is here for another year, and he's a team leader. Because they're so highly influential, it helps them. So I know for a fact this in Group 4 he's a midfielder, Group 3 is defender, midfielder, and each one's actually a striker. So let's Group 5, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who they are on my team. I'm trying to remember. Honestly, for now, I think the best would be just to give Raymond. He's he can play all over, so he's alright to do. So, as you can see here, they have significant impacts and all that stuff. Which is good. Average impact, it's not too bad, it's still an impact overall. So for all these players who just joined us, who are ambitious, say, and if we go here, light-hearted, we want them in these groups so we can get them ready. The low stealth scene, that's definitely one we have to look after. So I'm gonna try and get 3 or 4 in a group. So most of them are okay. Some are fairly good as they are, but some just need sorting out. Unambitious is very bad to have. It's just not helpful. I'd rather be ambitious than ambitious, but let's just keep going through all these. So let me just skip forward. For you, it'd be a second. For me, it'd be like 5-10 minutes. Okay, for the most part, that is everyone. I just double check though. Yes, the ones that aren't in are ones that are fairly okay, so to have fairly determined is decent, resolute's good, fairly professional, balance is fine, and resilient is not a bad one at all. So those are all sorted out. So those will all learn from those players, and they'll gain traits. So if you see, for example, these traits here, player traits, they'll learn them. They'll learn from the player, they'll grow. See how Mark Ricketts, he's the captain of the team, right? So they'll learn some leadership from him. They'll learn to be more professional. Is what they'll do. They'll teach them the game basically. That's the plan of this. And then individually training. This is gonna be a long episode. So let's go from the start, shall we? Let's start from this guy. He's the goalkeeper. Nothing much to note. So I'm looking at this guy. Nothing too incredible. I look overall at his stats. His throwing needs to be sorted, so his distribution is what we're looking at right now. I see kicking is throwing, so if I go, I can't do it yet. I have to wait till he signs with the team, but once I can, I'll make sure he learns to go further in his distribution. So let's go down to the next one. Is Neil Kane, is the striker. Trying to remember what's good as guy. I need to find the guy who's going to be the target forward. My brain can't remember. This takes a second. There he is. I found him finally. Dominic Schofield, that's the lad. I was going to make him the target forward. So let me show you my plan. So we're going to train him. Striker. So I'm going to choose this guy. He will be my target forward on. Yeah, I'll probably take sport for now. For now at least. So I take control of this guy's training, yes. So things I'm looking at. As a target forward, I want him to be fairly strong. So we're going down to strength, which is going to help him jump and reach. That's pretty good. It's doing okay in training. Do I want to develop anything? Come deep to get the ball, which is actually pretty good for target forward, so we keep that one. And if we can, nothing for now. We'll sort that out later. That's fine for me. I'll do one for now. I don't want to do too much of them. Neil Kane is just gonna be probably he's okay as a press forward because it's a good work rate. So we'll do this for attack. And what am I looking at here? I've tried to probably go do something overall, so we'll just do this for now. That's not a bad one to do. And just basically what I do for every single player. So once they're all done, I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so for the most part I've done. So what I've done is, as you shown before, I've done what I think I should do for the player. So, for example, this guy, his left side winger, I put him in endurance training just to increase his work rate. I think that'd be fine for him. But things, for example, for Luke Barley, the midfielder we got, so he's going to be training for now as a box-to-box, only because it's so overall as a midfielder, it does everything you really want from. So there's no real need to just do additional focus. It'll just do what I need from for now until I can really decide. So currently the formation of play is a box to box, but I might change that in the future. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to be dropping back Rees, but for now it'll be like this. That's my plan anyway. But yeah, these players are in. I'm going to try and get them in the game we're going to do against Aldershot, which we could do in a few moments. But also all done. Just wait for these to officially sign, which should be done in the next day or two in game. And we'll get all their training done, and we'll get the mentoring done. I'm pretty sure everything's in I need to. I'll double check after they've all signed. They're all here, and yeah, should be good to go. And there it is. Everyone has now officially signed. It's a lot of players, you know. I can't remember how we just took on. Let me just double check how many we just take on. We took on. Okay, we're missing some players. Hold on. Why have they just come back down here? Okay, now I've got to sort this out again. Alright, now that I finally sorted them out, because I don't know why I did that, it just reset everything I just did. But they're all here. We just signed on 16 new players. They will eventually become the core team, eventually. Got some wanted players as well, Kane Smith, Fifield. I have made sure I extended them. They are here for now because I don't have any other choice. Because I lose these, I don't have any central defenders, and yeah, should be interesting. I can sell Josh Reeves if a offer does come in, but I don't want to. But if I do, it can go. Anyway, I'm just going to double check my mentoring, and it's all screwed over because yeah, everyone just came back up to the squad. So just going to quickly add players again. I'll show you how I did those. Just add players. I went to the age, of course, they're under probably 16 years old. Checking for ones, the personality. I know who I want in here, so I'm just gonna separate them out all over pretty much real quick. Super quick, just gonna do all this. And I'll back a set. Alright, now it's done. Just double checking it again as usual. They're all here around ones. They are good to see, good to see. Everyone's here. Everyone's gonna get a good effect hopefully. I look forward to it. Great. Yeah, all the coaching's done. Got a lot to do. I'm not sure if I need to add more staff to my team. No, I don't, but I do need to sort out extra goalkeeper and stuff for under 18s, but also in the future. I just realized I don't have a physio, I don't know how long I've had that for. I don't really need a scout because, of course, well, we're not really scouting and we're going to be scouting our own youth players, and we have a head of youth development that does that for us and our youth coaches, so that's fine. Okay, so it's time to get into the game. I'm going to try and throw a few players in the bench and maybe the first team if I can. Maybe. We'll see how that does, shall we? But yeah, let's get to the game. Against Aldershot away. I haven't had a chance to speak about my results in the league, so I'm going to do that now. It took a while to get to here, I'm sorry. If you have got to here, thank you for watching. I've gone over a lot. It's a very technical save I'm doing. Don't usually go this technical in my youth scout stuff, but it's more focused on it, so I may as well. And Dover been relegated. That's sad to see, even though I got Dover safe in my last save. Maybe I'd consider it, who knows. You just get a bit burnt out on saves sometimes. But this is feeling good right now. So, In the league, we are 11th on 55 points. I don't want to get in the playoffs promoted because we won't be ready at least for a year, maybe even 2 years yet. That's a thing. Not been too bad. 14 wins now. We've done a lot better in wins. 13 draws, which is it is what it is. But done better now. 55 points. We are scoring some goals. We're on 37 now, but it's not incredible when you compare to the fact that if you look at the table of goals scored, we would actually be in a relegation zone, and that's just not good enough. But we'll improve that over the year. I'll get it all sorted. I have to sort out more tactics. I'm probably going to be changing the formation, something like this, where I have to play on attack, something like this, something like that basically. Maybe a defensive midfielder. I don't know yet, but we'll think that for now. This will be fine for us. But yeah, it's game time. I see you against Ultra. Also, there's a quick thing I wanted to show, just to give you an idea of how this works. Again, just a quick thing. This is if you look on the right, on the very right screen here. So you can see how the team leader has an effect on the team, as you see there, significant, etc., etc., etc. Then you look on the right at how the players that you put into their effect will be. See what it says significant? This means that it's going to be really good for the player, and they're going to learn a lot from them. This is a good thing to do. So just keep an eye on what you do, and try to balance that out as much as you can. You can, of course, ask the assistant to do it for you, but it's best to do it for yourself because you know what's best for your team. AI just does it over numbers. You know what's best to them. It's best to do it with someone who's the same role because they can teach more to them. Anyway, now let's get to the game. Okay, so we came to the match screen. One thing to note, Kane Smith is suspended for this game, so that does actually mean we do get to throw in one. Unfortunately, they're still tired. It's a little bit of an issue, so for now, I'm thinking what I could do is maybe... I mean, for one game, you could probably play on the left, right? I'm trying to think, because they're still a bit tired, because they just got over it, training. So that's a thing to remember. For now, it's kind of annoying, the suspension. We would just have to put in Regford and hope for the best. That's all I can do. But we'll throw some of them in. So I am thinking, who do I want in here? Okay, body. Actually, Martinez can definitely play because he can go on the right side if needed. Who else can come in? Look at it, fitness levels really. Ideal. Yeah, why not? He can come in. Bring him in as the first team squad, and that's pretty much gonna be it. Can't fit too many in yet because I'm trying to make them train with the under 18s at the same time, more training, use the squad, etc. But for now, that will do. Hopefully, record just okay. We'll find out actually, because I was going to play Tamiowo, but unfortunately, he must have training literally today or something. So, it is what it is, but we'll get into the game now, shall we? Here we go. Away from home. It's Aldershot, of course. Finally took us a while to get here. It's been a long episode. A lot of me just rambling on about youth players. I learned about how the youth system works and how about you get the best out of the players and how mentoring works. It's been a long one, I know, but there's a lot to know if you want to get the best out of your players. That's pretty much how you have to do it. It's a lot of effort, but when you do it, the rewards are so helpful for you. Anyway, currently now with Mendy on the ball on the left side here, going forward, good dribble round. He's been a great player this season, Mendy has been one of the top performers, and Lewis just head over. Probably has been one of the top performers for his Mendy. I've enjoyed what he's done. He's been pacey, he's been brilliant down the left side. He's not got injured, which was really helpful. Had a couple of injuries to our midfielders, but we got through that in the end. Nothing too major, just a couple of twist ankles. Nothing. I'm been lucky this season, and I might curse it now, but who knows? I've not had any like long-term injuries. That's offside. Though like injuries like for several months, because I remember when I was doing my Dover save, my Kettering save, I had injuries for months and months, like on it. Oh, it was just painful, painful. But yeah, got a few players leaving at the end of the season, just a few fringe players, more to note. But that does mean that these players get into the team. They will be actually in the senior squad. Yeah, pretty much will be. Yeah, it could be a good season. As in, still no nil this game. Not much happened apart from the offside goal. It looks pretty even as a game to fair. Um, yeah, this game's not much, but I will bring the players on soon. The two youngsters, probably about the 60-minute mark. See what happens until then, because well, not a lot has happened. Just gonna do a bit of encouraging. Oh, and I've now cursed it. Every time I try and say I'm gonna do something, the opposite happens in this game for me. Anyway, hold shot on the ball currently. In the midfield, for them going over the top, we do get there. Clear it. Do good clearance. Straight, then that's not what you want to see, honestly. That's just, yeah, that's just not really helpful, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yikes. Okay. Long ball away, though. Still with a chance to get the ball back. That is offside, that is offside, it's offside. Thank you, referee. If I could see that before the assistant, I don't know about you, but I could definitely see that from a long way. Anyway, 63 minutes, it's a good time. Let's get them on. Odile and who else was it? Martinez. So Martinez comes on for Lewis, and Odile come on for Danilo. You're playing as what did I set this guy again as? I can't remember. Okay, so you're that, and he was just a winger. Okay, let's continue. Who knows? Maybe they'll score, or maybe they won't. Referee's got a yellow card. I know I don't really have a choice here, but I'm trying to think if there's something I can do, but I don't see it, so that's fine. Just bring on Ricketts for now. Stay out of the game. Just make it nice and simple. No issues. Don't get sent off, Redford. Please don't get sent off. Great news, I would. 85 minutes on the clock. Not much is going on. Players are on, making their debuts. Good to see, I guess. Oh, is that a highlight? Maybe. Maybe they could win this ball back and go different in the score. That'd be great. That'd be great. That would. Oh, good interception. No, good interception. No. Goalkeepers came up this one. Okay. Can we press them, please? No. Okay. Interesting choice there, team. Oh. Who is that? He got outpaced so hard if I fielded. Maybe that's a problem when my defender has 4 pace, but I'm not annoyed that it's lost, honestly. Like, the season's already done pretty much to me. It's about just getting the minutes now for the players, and, from now on, we'll just do what we can. Yeah, we end up losing. Not really bothered. Yeah, move on, we will. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Like I said, Martinez makes his debut, so does Adil. Great news, great news. Love to see it. Got a lot of work to do now, of course. Got to sort all of these players out. It's going to be a long end to the season. And what I'm going to do for next season as well, I'm going to have so many friendlies. Just like get these players ready. Because, yeah, it takes a lot of experience. And I want to develop as fast as I can, so I get lots of stuff to them. Yeah, thank you for watching this episode. It's been quite a long one. I don't really know if I'm going to come up with Solid Hill Moors one. If I don't, it'll be just the start of the next season. That's pretty much it. If I do, that's great. If not, I'll see you for next season too. Now we can actually officially begin to save in a way for the youth players, so it's great to see. It gets a lot more exciting now for me. But yeah, I'll see you all next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.